Hello and a warm welcome. I'm coming to you from the historical Mahenovo Divadelní here in Brno. Our city is currently hosting the Divadelní Svět Brno festival. This is essentially a dance festival that invites companies from all walks of life to share their work with the people of Brno. Now today is particularly special to me as we are hosting a company from my home country, South Africa. Gregory Maqoma's Vuyani Dance Theatre is about to perform. They are presenting a work titled CION. Now this promises to be something quite special and spectacular. Let's go inside and find out what it's all about.
Take the time to think it through. Just live to think it through. Finally laugh on a job to you. Take the time to think it through. Just live to think it through. Finally laugh on a job to you. Take the time to think it through. Just live to think it through. Finally laugh on a job to you. Take the time to think it through. Just live to think it through. Finally laugh on a job to you. Take the time to think it through. Just live to think it through.
I'm standing next to Mr. Sia Dokoda, Managing Director of Vuyani Dance Theatre. Now Sia, for the people in South Africa, Vuyani Dance Theatre needs no introduction. But to some people out here in the world who might not know about your establishment, what is Vuyani Dance Theatre?
Vuyani Dance Theatre is a community development company. We're very entrenched in training latent dance talent. So really our work is about going into communities in South Africa where dance as a talent, as a skill, as a career path, are not necessarily encouraged. So we go into those areas and we train those young people from a school-going age until our training program, where they then graduate into the professional company. So we're really entrenched in training dancers.
Now, your director, Mr. Gregory Maqoma, is known for his amazing dance moves and also his very powerful choreographic skills. What made you guys decide as a company to present CION at this festival?
Gregory Maqoma, in fact, I'll just touch on him. I've learned that he's a very intelligent human being.
Absolutely.
Where, he's able to actually tell stories through movement. So this was basically his lament, his moment of, calling out to the world to, just take a moment and just reflect on, the deaths and the killings and the wars that are actually happening in the world. And he's just begging the question of, have we become professional mourners in our own right? So the production really is an important piece, to go to all festivals.
Let's talk a little bit about CION.
Yes.
There is a moment in the ballet where all the dancers are lying on the floor and hacking the floor with what seems to be a wet cloth.
Yes.
What is the symbol behind all of that?
One of the main inspirations in CION is the idea of slavery and the routine of how during slavery the workers would go out, like cotton farming. The image that Gregory Maqoma always uses is that the idea of cotton farming, the routine of waking up every day, going out to the field, getting out the cottons, cleaning them out, having that routine over and over and over again, and then that routine being repeated so many times that the frustration kicks in, but you don't have a choice but to carry on doing because you're stuck in this endless cycle of slavery. So the frustration and the wet cloths is that signification of it starts again, we add it again, we're doing it again, and it gets frustrating every time we do it. As you see that it's almost like it's a repetitive phrase that we do.
Absolutely.
And then we always end it with a ha.
Yeah.
So that frustration, that anger that we vocalize comes from the frustration of repeating something over and over again that you don't want to do.
music, yum the blue, to feel the blue. Oh, sharp it, to feel the music, yum the blue, to feel the blue. Oh, sharp it.
For me, it's not just about death, but also the death we have as a living being in South Africa.
Okay.
My identity, who I am, where do I come from, all of those things are lost. So it's that we kind of mourn, and we don't know our true identity as South Africans, because we are so a variety, and we are from all over. I mean, I'm classed as colored in South Africa.
And I'm black.
Yeah,
Someone is white.
Exactly.
I understand.
And so it's that identity that we also, for me personally, that I mourn, that I don't know who I am. So, you know, I call myself a human because we share the same blood.
You know, it is a personal triumph if you can really identify with something, but it's also okay
Yes.
to feel part of the human race.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I take that.
Yes, take it.
Yes, I
It's
take
important.
that. Yes.
I just want to ask the creative process
Yes.
of this ballet. How long has it been and what was it like?
The creative process, it started in the first time it started CION was in 2017. I think there was a process of 2 months or so before we actually showed CION. So the process involved Gregory Maqoma, the choreographer, telling us about the narrative background that he used from Zexmda with a professional mourner,
Yes.
and the more important message of death, and how he wants to conscientize people about the idea of death and the fact that death is evident, is there, and we mustn't be numb or normalize the presence of death. So the piece mainly was to wake up people that people are dying and we're not doing anything about it. And there's something that he always, he would quote certain articles that there'd be a massacre in Africa, then there'd be nothing said about it.
Of course.
But there'd be one significant person in the northern hemisphere, and there'd be such a big hoo-ha about it.
That's the story of our lives.
So for him, it's bringing back the significance of death, bringing back of the black body, the value of the black body.
I've always followed your company since eons. I always see that the company is developing and moving forward. What is the future for Vuyani Dance Theatre?
We celebrate our 20 years this year, and part of shaping the next 20 is creating a qualification for the trainees that actually go into the program.
That's fantastic.
We've done our research with our alumni, and we've realized that there is a gap, in terms of creating a dance qualification for South Africans. So basically, that is what we're going to be doing. We are piloting this program from the 1st of June this year.
Beautiful.
And it's going to grow. It's going to become something that I think we haven't yet imagined.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an advocate for dance, and I love the idea of education and making dance really a global professional phenomenon. So thank you so much for being a part of our
Only a
festival.
pleasure.
And I hope that in the future we're going to bump into each other somewhere around the world sharing this amazing story of dance.
Only a pleasure. Thank you,
Thank
Thoriso.
you. Vuyani Dance Theatre has certainly hit the mark when it comes to great production quality and expressing diverse issues through the art of dance. As a South African and as a dancer, these types of works are very important in educating the world and having a positive impact in our lives. It has been an exceptional time in the theatre, and I wish the company all the very best. And so, our time has come to an end. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and always remember, everything has to be so Thoriso.